We've got morning check-in Saturday morning. Just got up, feeling pretty sore from the Kempo exercise last night. Um, was having a 1 pound weighted bracelet on each arm, on each wrist, and 2.5 pound weighted anklets, and then 20 pounds weighted vest. So my torso is getting a lot more action having the weight on there. So if you're not used to having 20 extra pounds on you all the time, definitely do not add weight until you're ready. So we're doing a morning check in before we head downstairs and get some breakfast. As you can see, looking pretty ripped. Still working on my right side under that armpit. This actually looks a lot better this morning because the usually this part goes all the way through, and it's like a soft line all the way up. But where was it? So like there, it feels like it's kind of popping out, and it's not as tight. And I was able to see in the front how it kind of looks, and it's starting to match up. But the bottom muscle right here is weak, and that one and this one are the two that are stuck to the front socket right there, and that's keeping my bicep from popping up and looking like a cannonball because I don't have all the pulling. It's like I popped it out yesterday, and it got really round. But anyway, morning check in. Get to look at myself in the morning in the mirror and say, "Damn, that's a handsome man right there." Can you look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself and mean it that you look good? You ought to. Every morning you should affirm how awesome you are, man. You got to get gassed up before you hit the throttle. And you're the one that's going to be your own hype man. So when you get up in the morning, you got to give yourself a pep talk because not every day are you going to feel good. Not every day are you going to feel ready to bounce. Not every day are you going to be at the top of your game, but you're a man. You got no choice but to play anyway. Whether you like it or not, the world's still out there, and the world ain't going to wait for anybody. Sure as hell ain't going to wait for you, and it ain't going to wait for me. So you got to get it while the getting's good, strike while the iron's hot, because you can't get back time. So, men, it's important when you wake up in the morning, look at yourself and say, I look pretty good. I'm doing a good job. I'm taking care of myself. I'm doing what I got to do, and I'm going to be there for the family when they need me. I'm going to live a long life as long as I can, and I'm not going to poison my body with all the junk food and the alcohols and the candies and all that other stuff that a lot of other people are getting afflicted with. Because you got to think, if you're consistently eating more than you're supposed to and you're consistently gaining weight, there's no limit to fat mass that you can put on your body over the course of time. And eventually you'll just be a ball of fat. But who wants that? You can't move, you can't do anything. You got to have people wash you like an animal. You got to go to the zoo to get an x-ray. That's crazy. We're not animals, we're men. If you look yourself and you say, maybe you got a couple pounds to lose, maybe you got a couple more pounds to lose than that, but it all starts with the first step. If you want to get in shape, start working out, start walking. If you want to lose weight, get an idea how much calories you're taking in first. Because if you don't know what you're working with, you're never going to be able to go to the next step. You're going to keep spinning your wheels and you're going to be stalled out. Once you get an idea of what you need to do it, and then become a man of action. And you can look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm a doer. I get things done. I'm a man. I handle business. I'm a man. I wasn't doing a very good job when I was younger, but I've evolved and I've come to the next level. And then I went to the next level beyond that. And I've realized there's a whole lot more levels to this shit than anybody realizes until they're in it. And the veil gets lifted and they can see a lot of stuff they couldn't see before. So I'm looking forward to putting on a nice tight compression shirt, showing off my glorious, gorgeous figure. Show everybody my hard work. It's paying off. Hell yeah. Only downside is you have to throw away all your old clothes. I had to give my old clothes to my son because he's a bit taller than me and he's a bit bigger than me. And someday I'm sure he'll get bigger and need bigger sizes, but today he gets the old man clothes. And they're still pretty good. I liked them. I thought they were cool. Well, fellas, be proud of yourself. I'm proud of myself. And do what you can to make your family proud. You don't want to embarrass them when you go outside. You don't want to be the laughing stock of the neighborhood when you can't push your lawnmower or when something falls. Let's say you want to do Christmas lights and you can't do the Christmas lights because you can't climb the ladder. Or if you get up there, you get stuck. That's crazy. You want to take your shirt off at the swimming pool. You go to the YMCA and show the kids how it is when you're 40 plus, staying in shape, taking care of your body, and not letting it go. Because if you're running on autopilot, who the fuck's controlling the wheel? Who's driving this thing? It ain't me. It ain't you. It's God. And God makes a good co pilot. But God can't steer the wheel. Only you can. So check yourself out in the morning. What do you see? Does it make you happy? Does it make you sad? You think your family would be proud to say, that's my husband, that's my dad? Or would they be ashamed? Would they be sad? I don't know. In 10 years, are you going to be walking around with a walker? You're going to be in a wheelchair? You're going to be able to run around? I don't know. I don't want to have assistance walking at any time in my life until I'm really old. So I'm working on my hips, I'm working on my legs, I'm working on my shoulders and my back, and we're getting stronger. Last year, I got ripped. This year, we're getting shredded. Check out my other videos for training, tips, diet, and other things that I've learned on my journey from going from 215 to 130 pounds, 18% body fat, and getting more shredded every day. You just got to keep putting in work, fellas. You got to keep adding to the pudding. Keep putting in, and you will keep putting out. And the loose skin will get tighter. Fret not. Fret not. These wrinkles will go away. Have faith. I know you can do it. Check me out. 3 years ago, I didn't look like this. I was a sad, sad fella. And now, that's a fine looking, handsome man right there. And you can do the same. I'll see you next time. I'm Tom Smoke, and we're getting shredded. Hell yeah.